2 at 6, community organizations in the Med City are expressing their support for the work taking place to make Rochester Public Schools the best they can be for every student. KIMT News 3's Anthony Monzon joining me in studio tonight with the reasons why they say this work has to continue. Anthony?
That's right, Katie. Well, ahead of Martin Luther King Jr. Day next week, more than 66 community members from 18 local organizations, including the city of Rochester, have signed this letter, which I brought a copy for you here, Katie, supporting the district's ongoing diversity, equity, and inclusion work taking place within Rochester Public Schools. Now, the authors of the letter say they recognize and admire the school board's visible, persistent commitment to addressing diversity issues and disparities at both the individual school and district level. They add they're grateful for the board's leadership and support of Interim Superintendent Dr. Ken Packel, district administrators, and other staff members guiding this work. Family Service Rochester was one of the organizations that signed on to the letter. FSR's Executive Director Scott Maloney tells me while there's plenty of work to be done in making our education system meet the needs of all students, Rochester Public Schools is on the right track.
We have a multicultural community both here in Rochester and throughout the country, and it's important that all of our students are succeeding. And so when we look at things like the educational gaps, it's important that Black and Brown and other students are able to succeed and graduate and have success.
Maloney and the other authors of this letter say they recognize the social and political stressors that come with decisions related to diversity, equity, and inclusion, but are resolute in their support of the district's continuing work to make schools more equitable for all. Katie?
Thanks, Anthony. Last year, Rochester Public Schools hired its first ever executive director of diversity, equity, and inclusion.